The Golden State Warriors might have found their next splash brother, or at least a reliable floor spacer, in the second round of the upcoming NBA draft. With just one pick heading into the 2025 NBA draft, the Dubs currently own the 41st overall selection via the Miami Heat. According to Bleacher Report's Jonathan Wasserman, the Warriors are projected to use that pick on Kentucky sharpshooter Kobe Brea, a 6 feet 6 inches guard/wing known for one thing above all: elite shooting. Brea joins a rare group of college players 6'6" and over who've shot 42% or better from deep on at least 700 career attempts. Many in that category, like Allen Houston, Dennis Scott, Jason Kapono, Kyle Korver, Sam Hauser, and Steve Novak, went on to carve out impactful NBA roles as shooters. The projection? A Duncan Robinson-type specialist with real staying power. Warriors' sharpshooting solution? The Warriors have long prioritized perimeter spacing and high IQ movement, and Brea could be the kind of low-cost addition that seamlessly fits their offensive blueprint. With Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler consuming a significant chunk of the cap, and new CBA penalties discouraging high-spending teams from chasing mid-tier free agents, Golden State needs to maximize value in the second round. And that's where Brea comes in. After beginning his career at Dayton, the Dominican-American wing transferred to Kentucky for his final collegiate season. Despite the change of scenery, Brea didn't miss a beat. He averaged 11.6 points per game while leading the SEC in three-point shooting at 43.5% on nearly 6 attempts per game. The season prior, he led all of Division I with a blistering 49.8% clip from deep. That kind of volume and efficiency is hard to find, especially at 6 feet 6 inches. Golden State's roster math. The Warriors don't need Brea to be a star, but they do need contributors, especially ones who can step in and hit shots while playing within a structured system. With Moses Moody and Brandon Podziemski still developing and Jonathan Kuminga's return uncertain, Brea could fill a specialized role from day one. His skill set mirrors the likes of Robinson, Korver, and other classic NBA specialists, players who don't need the ball to change games. And at 22, Brea brings both experience and polish, something Golden State's veteran core may appreciate as they try to remain contenders. Draft night focus: shooting, fit, and value. Golden State has made its name on shooting and chemistry. Brea checks both boxes. Whether he pans out like Duncan Robinson or carves his own lane, he'd enter the league with one elite skill already NBA ready. In the second round, that's often all it takes. The Golden State Warriors enter the 2025 offseason staring down tough questions and limited options. After falling to the Minnesota Timberwolves in 5 games, the front office knows the window around Stephen Curry, Jimmy Butler, and Draymond Green is closing. This summer may be one of their last real chances to reshape the roster and make a title run. One clear need? Backup point guard. And according to Bovada, the Warriors are among the frontrunners to land a big name: Russell Westbrook. Warriors eyeing former Thunder star to bolster second unit. The Warriors have been given the 4th best odds, plus 750, to sign Westbrook in free agency, per Bovada. The Miami Heat top the list at plus 260, followed by the Dallas Mavericks, plus 325, and the Sacramento Kings, plus 500. Now 36, Westbrook is no longer the triple-double machine he once was, but he showed signs of life with the Denver Nuggets this past season, averaging 13.3 points for 0.9 rebounds, 6.1 assists, and 1.4 steals, while shooting nearly 45% from the field. More importantly, he brought energy and leadership to a second unit that had struggled with consistency. That's exactly the kind of jolt the Warriors need. Could Westbrook really fit with the Warriors? It's a fair question. Westbrook's high-usage style has never quite meshed with motion-heavy offenses like Steve Kerr's. But at this stage of his career, Russ seems to have embraced a new role. In Denver, he thrived in spurts, not dominating the ball, but instead attacking mismatches, pushing pace, and creating looks for shooters. That version of Westbrook, on a veteran minimum deal? It's not hard to see why the Warriors are interested. There's also a financial angle. Golden State doesn't have much room to maneuver in free agency. Adding a proven backup on a bargain contract might be their best shot at depth without sacrificing long-term flexibility, especially with Jonathan Kuminga headed for restricted free agency and Brandon Podziemski still developing. What happens next? Westbrook will have options, teams that can offer more money, more minutes, or a clearer role. But if winning is still the priority, Golden State presents a compelling case. A veteran locker room, a playoff-tested core, and a chance to write one more chapter on the biggest stage. This offseason, the NBA is poised to make history with anticipated bold roster moves across the league. The Golden State Warriors are searching for the final piece in the puzzle to push their roster over the edge as they compete in this closing championship window. A mock sign-and trade sending Jonathan Kuminga from the Golden State Warriors to the Chicago Bulls for Coby White has sparked intense debate. This potential deal, suggested by Bleacher Report's Grant Hughes, could reshape the trajectories of both franchises, balancing immediate needs with long-term potential. Jonathan Kuminga could thrive in Chicago. At 22, Kuminga is a forward with high upside, whose athleticism and scoring ability make him a captivating prospect. Selected 7th overall in 2021, Kuminga has career averages of 12.5 points, 4.6 rebounds, and 2.2 assists on 50.7% shooting, showcasing his potential as a two-way player. However, his inconsistent role in Golden State's read-and-react system, along with a diminished playoff presence prior to Stephen Curry's injury, suggests that a change of scenery could unlock his full potential. In Chicago, Kuminga would join a youthful core featuring Josh Giddey and Matisse Buzelis, aligning perfectly with the Bulls' rebuilding timeline. The Bulls' fast-paced offense, which ranked third in fast break points per game, is tailor-made for Kuminga's explosive athleticism. His ability to run the floor, finish lobs from Giddey, and create his own shot could make him a primary scoring option, either alongside White before the trade or as a replacement. Chicago's need for a dynamic wing to move beyond the Zach LaVine era is evident, and Kuminga's 6'8" frame provides versatility to complement Buzelis and Giddey. However, his erratic three-point shooting, career 33.7%, remains a concern, although Chicago's perimeter shooters could help mitigate this flaw. Is Coby White the Warriors' missing piece? For the Warriors, acquiring White directly addresses an offensive deficiency that became apparent during their 2025 playoff exit. White, 25, is coming off a career year, averaging 20.4 points, 3.7 rebounds, and 4.5 assists with shooting percentages of 45.3% from the field and 37% from three-point range. His scoring ability and shot creation would provide a secondary playmaker alongside Curry and Jimmy Butler, easing the offensive burden on Curry, who battled a hamstring injury in the postseason. White's skills in handling the ball and creating opportunities in pick-and-roll situations complement Golden State's motion offense, making him a dynamic addition to their backcourt. However, White's $12.8 million expiring contract for the 2025-26 season complicates matters. The Warriors would need to navigate base-year compensation rules, given that Kuminga's projected starting salary of around $25 million poses a salary-matching challenge. This may require additional assets, such as draft picks or role players, to finalize the deal. While White's near all-star level production is appealing, his defensive limitations could put pressure on Golden State's backcourt alongside Curry, necessitating that Draymond Green anchor the defense even more. Nevertheless, Golden State has a strong reputation for developing players on both ends of the court, and playing alongside defensive-minded players like Butler and Green could boost White's confidence and performance on defense. Evaluating the mock trade's feasibility. The trade's feasibility hinges on financial logistics and team priorities. For Chicago, acquiring Kuminga represents a high-risk, high-reward gamble aimed at building a competitive core for the future. Losing White, a proven scorer, could be a steep price, especially following his post-All-Star breakout, where he averaged 28.4 points over 18 games. The Bulls might hesitate to make this trade unless they are convinced that Kuminga's potential outweighs White's established production. For Golden State, White's immediate offensive contribution aligns with their win-now mentality, but parting with Kuminga's potential could prove to be a regrettable decision if he flourishes elsewhere. This mock trade is a win-win with risks. This trade offers mutual benefits, but comes with inherent risks. Chicago would gain a versatile forward to anchor their rebuild, while Golden State could enhance its offense with a proven guard. However, Kuminga's unpolished skill set and White's defensive shortcomings require careful integration. If executed, this deal could redefine both teams' futures, making it an intriguing subplot in the 2025 offseason.